Hi there, it's Pascal here, and in this video, I'm just gonna respond to an email that I got. I receive a couple of emails every now and then, and I just reach out to help people that are looking to start businesses online. Because ever since I started sharing my journey, a lot of people reach out to me, maybe through the phone or emails or through YouTube videos like this, and they have different concerns of different things they want to do online. If you don't know what some people don't start, and the reason is they've tried it in the past, like me. They lost money. So anything that smacks up online business, they label it as a scam, or it doesn't work, or they don't even pay attention to it. As a result, they don't even get interested. But they really, deep down inside their hearts, something needs to change in their life. And really, the answer is in online business. But they say if you get bitten by a snake, if you see a lizard's head, you just run away or you get terrified. Yeah, it's normal. We are humans. Now, this question is from Rick. Rick simply has a question is, I want an idea of how much it will take in order to earn at least $2,000 per month. My funds are currently limited, which I want to change, believe me. Now, in as much as this is a very, very good question, because if if I think of how can I get this, if you can get a very clear, specific things that you need to do, then you will start taking the action. Now, I want you to understand one thing. This is a business. No two businesses are the same, because we are all different in life. But you can have a roadmap to somewhere. It's how you walk in those steps that all makes the difference. People will tell you you can do this once you get 2,000 or 1,000, or you do this, da 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 da. You start making it work. That is sales. They're just trying to get your money. In my opinion, they are not dealing with the problem you have that is holding you. Because this is like a short vision, in my opinion. Because if you make 2,000, you will realize you want to make 10. So what you have to realize is, why do you want this business in the first place? Why? I'll use myself as an example. I was working in delivery, care, and cleaning. I was not spending time with my son. That was my problem. I wasn't speaking to my wife. That was a problem. But we lived in the same house. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure in 2015. I was drinking medications every week at the age of 35. That was a problem. See, I have a lot of things going on. So now, this problem is stress. I'm stressed. I was stressed out. What business would help relieve this stress? This is a problem I want to solve. It's not the money. It's not how much I'm gonna make. It's what business can I start that will enable me to be there for my son, enable me to be there for my spouse, and allow me to travel if I want to, and reduce stress of me commuting and all that. And is there any job I can even get that will help me with this problem? I don't mind. I'll go for it. But there wasn't any job. So I saw that people made money online. They said they have this lifestyle. said, okay, I got interested. Maybe just that's the way you are interested now. So you have to understand why you want to do it first. What is your why? Now, out of these three elements, the high blood pressure, not speaking to my wife, and not spending time with my son, the one, these are huge problems. The one that really got me was my son. I was prepared to carry on doing the work because I knew people who drank medication and they stayed healthy. My dad was on high blood pressure medication almost all his life, so I felt that was normal. So when they diagnosed me with high blood, I just didn't worry too much about it. So I just swallowed the medication with the hope that the thing would sort itself out. But I didn't realize it was my lifestyle. Then, not speaking to a wife, you look around you. Nobody is really happy in their marriage. They are just living in, pretending that everything is normal. So you go to your friend, you tell them, my wife is like this, like this, like this. He tells you my wife is, she's the same thing, she's lazy. The wife goes the other side, this man doesn't help at home, blah, 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 blah. You get the gist. You become your friends. You become the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with. So if you don't have a good relationship with your wife and you start surrounding yourself with people that don't value their wife, you obviously not stop valuing your wife. But that didn't get me going because it was normal. But you see the one of my son. I lost my mom in a very young age when I was 15. And my dad was he had money, we had a house, we weren't hungry. But you see, there's a relationship. This thing you talk about, teaching your child, these were the things my dad never got to do with us. If you're in Africa, if you're an African watching this, you will notice that our parents or our mothers look after us, and our father just goes to work to bring the money. So you don't have this sort of relationship. Your dad is treated more like an office or a bank where you just go and, daddy, I need money. He gives you the money and off you go. That's the relationship we had. So I didn't want that with my son. Because what that sort of relationship creates, it's this boy or the children grow up without any relationship with their dad, and a lot of things come out of it. I don't want to go into negative spiral. It causes, look at people that do train their children that way. They regret it later on in life. When they get old, they realize they trained children that they don't have any connection with. So if they have problem, the children does not really show up. The children does what sends money. You need to make sure that's the money, go for a medication. There was no bond. For me, when I saw that trend, I wanted to stop it. That got me going. I don't want to repeat the same relationship I had with my dad. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate my dad. My dad is not a bad guy or something. But there's something intimate I wanted more. So I didn't get from my dad. There are times I was facing challenges as a young man. My mom was not there. There was nobody to talk to. I was just talking to my friends, and they were just giving me whatever advice they gave me, and I just went into different areas in life and just made bad decisions. My dad wasn't there. I'm not saying he's not alive. He was alive, but there was no relationship to open that sort of conversation. That was what I saw I was grooming in my own home. I did not want it to happen. I needed a change. That is my why. That is where I'm coming from. So when I saw online business again, I've seen it before, I quit. But when I saw it this time around, now I have a desire. You see that $29? It took me seconds to pay it. I just looked at the ad online. This looks real. I just got that feeling and I paid it straight away. My why was strong. $29 meant nothing. to the relationship I want to create with my son. The next payment came up, $297. I'm like, oh gosh, come on, how does $97 a month? I don't have this money. I dabbled on it. I knew myself. I knew that if I delayed, procrastinated on that money, I would quit. Because I know my pattern, I know my lifestyle, I know how I behave. I brought out my paid it instantly. Then I started going. Before I started, went back and started the modules. So if you want to understand how to make $2,000 a month, you gotta have a strong why. Nobody sold the training to me. I knew why I was doing it. If your why is strong, $29 you realize is nothing. I didn't have a lot of money when I started, but I wanted it badly. I've already started creating a culture in my home where I'm gonna train a boy that's not gonna have a relationship with his dad. Why? Because I was working long hours. What's my excuse? I need to pay the bills. It has to change. Things will only change when you decide to change. So if you don't know why, because most of the questions you have now, let me tell you why I made a decision. There was a 30-day money back guarantee. I said, all right, I'm going to do my best in these 30 days. I'm going to give it my best shot. And at the end of the 30 days, I'll ask for my money back. To find out if it's a scam or whatever. I knew I could do it. That's how I started. After 30 days, I looked back. I've learned so much. All the questions I had have been answered. They taught me how to, create that link, and people put their name and email. In fact, they taught me how to do a search on Google, and your ad comes up on the top on Google search rankings. People click, they go to the landing page, they put your name and email. It doesn't matter. What I tried was foam mattress. That's the first thing I attempted, and they go to your whatever the list. You build a list, and they go to a checkout page where they can see the mattress and read a little bit of review about the mattress and all that, and make a decision. I learned that within that 30. I'm not saying I learned it, like studied it. I built it. They taught me how to build it. I had a question. I had another decision to make after that 30 days. I looked back. I've learned so much. Most of my questions have been answered. Is it wise to continue going forward, or do I ask for my money back? That thing will always be in your mind. I said, if I keep going here, I might make a sale. And that's how I started. Get a strong why. It will lead you where people get to and stop. You will get there and pass. That's the power. That's the desire. Where the desire comes in. It is the starting point of all achievements. How are you going to make $2,000 a month? Look at this. If you drive that first 30 days, the next 30 days will unfold. You look at review, check, follow the training. On a foggy day, you drive 100 meters. You turn on the lights, you can only see 100 meters. Or you're driving at night like this, you can only see 100 meters. You're going from London to Manchester, you turn on the light, that's what you see. Just drive that 100, the next 100 appears. You drive that 100, the next 100 appears. You make your first sale, $20, $50, $70. You now see, oh, this is how I can make 100. You make the 100, oh, this is how I can make 300. The next 300 appears, you drive, this is how I can make 1,000. You drive again, this is how you've reached the goal. What you realize is you could have set 5,000. and you still follow the same process and reach it. It's the secret. I hope you like what I'm sharing. If you like what I'm sharing, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I'll be answering your questions as they come along. I'm in Canada here. We had a momentum day yesterday, and I'm just waiting. I just woke up early and waiting to catch the plane later on today back to London. Apart from that, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.